Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is week four here, Directed Readings and Research. And we had a tumultuous week. Last week, we had Blackboard go down. So you have opportunity until next Sunday to complete all the work without penalty. But in addition to that, we have two new chapters. So chapters 9 and 10, or 4 and 5, depending on which book you have. Um, in directed readings. So here we go. So this week we're going to talk about reading, evaluating, and summarizing research reports. So a couple weeks ago, I had you guys go pick up articles um, from the library, and so those articles were supposed to kind of get your juices flowing as to what topic um, you wanted to cover this semester in your review. And so this week we're going to talk about how to, read, evaluate, and summarize research reports. So when you go find an article, you want to get some pertinent information from that article. And so, those articles can come from professional journals, conference presentation, someone's thesis or dissertation, or a contractual research report. And so typical contents of a research report will be the preliminary information, the information itself, um, the methods, the results, the discussion, and the references and any appendices that may come with it. So, and appendices would be anything like pertinent charts that will help you understand the information. So those are the typical contents. And so knowing the contents will help you in uh, being able to determine whether or not this is good information or bad information. So preliminary information, the title should be 15 words or less. The author's information, any acknowledgments, they may dedicate the paper to their mother or favorite professor, etc. Um, Abstract can be as short as 150 to 200 words. Really want to be succinct in the abstract, to just kind of give you an idea of what the paper is about. And so, so you'll see various forms of these as you continue to examine um, research information. So, and then, you have the breakdown of each section, of the paper, the methods, the results, and the results usually a section of the research report in which the author reports the results of the data collection. Um, and so you really want to be involved in looking at the results and not just the conclusion, because you want to know whether or not they have drawn the correct conclusion based on the data that they reported. And then the discussion, talks about the um, the pros and cons, or the pluses and minuses that came out of the research and where future research should go. And so, and then the references, of course, all the references, all books and articles that are cited in the paper um, should be listed. And so you want to definitely check the references to make sure the references are sound. And so critiquing a research article, you should be able to critically read research reports and make informed judgments about the quality of the research. So published articles vary considerably in quantity with regard to whether the journal is refereed or non-refereed. And when I say refereed, we're talking about it is governed somewhat by a group of scholars. So I am a journal reviewer or referee for a few journals: the Journal of Sports Medicine, the Journal of Athletic Training, the International Journal of Sports Medicine. I review for those, as well as Sports and Health. So so usually doctoral level individuals with terminal degrees are the ones that are reviewing these articles. And so you, as an individual, will review articles as you look through your papers to prepare for your paper and your lit review. And so, because there's a wide variety of the types of research projects, there's not universally an accepted list of criteria per se. However, those particular sections that I mentioned that you'll go through in the chapter are going to be important. So, secondly, we're going to talk briefly this week about developing a research plan and grant application. And so research approaches, the general framework for conducting research is generally historical, descriptive, qualitative, experimental, action research, or mixed methods. And so the general nature of the research problem will determine which approach to use. So it is important to most research studies that you have a hypothesis, so that educated guess, as we call it, a tentative explanation of the outcome of a research problem. Excuse me. So, and you have different types of hypothesis and hypothesis testing. And so you'll discover that in the chapter 10. And so you'll take a look at that and get a great idea about the how to develop a research plan and grant application. So again, this week, because of the Blackboard difficulties that we had, I will give you until next Sunday to complete all coursework up to this point. So whether it's week 1 all the way up to week 4, you have until the end of this week, which I believe is the 13th, at 11:59 to complete all this work up to this point. So thanks for watching my video. Hit the like button. And I'm not giving away any free PlayStations or anything, but hit the like button and have a great week. And you guys always know that you can reach out to me, michael.douglas@morehouse.edu, or you can reach me via Starfish through your portal. All right. Have a great week.